like it. So this is actually with Matt. They played a 2-man party last night. So let's see it here. It's actually Spirit Breaker. His comment in this game is, I want to know how I could had supported better this Drow Ranger and rest of my team. My own effort, of course, were flawless. I like his confidence. I like your confidence, Molly. I really like it. But let's see if your confidence is actually translating into the actual skill in this replay. So this is your medal is Guardian 4, right? Well, let's see it here. Guardian 4. Wait, you're actually Guardian 5. You're lying in your replay analysis. You said Guardian 4. But this is Guardian 5. Why you are lowering down your rank? It's still not updated? Yeah, possibly. Wait, let me update this one. You're lower. You're kind of smurfing in the replay analysis now because you're lowering your rank. She owns all and feed me what she spare. You're like you're his child, you know, like you're her baby, and then she's taking good care of you, like nurturing you basically. I'm like her dog. That's another way of putting it. So that's why you're loyal to your wife, right? I mean, they said that one way of getting close to a man is through his stomach. So I guess it's really true. So let's see it here. Spirit Breaker support boss 5. The only thing that I hate about Spirit Breaker is that you're useless before level 2. You can go for level 1 Greater Bash, but if your enemy is actually aggressive, they will use their spells at level 1, and since you're playing in the side lanes, it's going to take so much time for you to finish it. Like 2 or 3 waves, you will get level 2. Right? Oh, don't spam that one, Koi. Don't spam that one. I don't actually like that. That the want to become famous thing. I mean, yeah, you're kind of doing it as a meme, but maybe someone will follow your lead. You know, don't try to do that. So here in this lane, Molly, let's go in here. Right, this is the problem that I'm seeing as Spirit Breaker. Level 1, really useless. You can always throw your body and then tank. So yeah, you can do this. You can do this right now, and then soon you realize that the Sand King actually went for the Caustic Finale. Right, so the guy has passive. This is actually your chance to play aggressive, because Sand King cannot actually contribute to anything. If ever that you're going to bully the silencer, the Sand King won't be able to help. Yeah, you should bully them for sure. But another problem that I'm seeing in here, Molly. The problem that I'm seeing in here is the creep aggro. See it here? You issued an attack. You issued the attack when you are in the range of the creeps. So therefore, when you issued the attack, it turns against you. The range creep is attacking you. The heroes are not hitting you. It's just the creeps that is attacking you because of your bad creep aggroing. You are taking unnecessary damage. Don't try to prevent that from happening. So, if you want to attack the guy, even in the fog right now, you should go for attack. In the fogs. So here, yeah, you should try to issue the command outside of the vision or outside of the creep aggro range. So you will, you almost take the last hit in there. But yeah, so in that situation, Molly, you are not going to take unnecessary damage. And if you're not taking unnecessary damage, that means you are not going to consume the tango. It should have been 3 tangos until now. You're almost level 2? Once you get level 2, you can actually fight them or kill them. Especially the Sand King, but I doubt that you can kill the Sand King now, because the Sand King could actually go for something like Sandstorm or even the Bar Strike and then get out. And then the Matt is actually getting harassed by just the creep wave. I mean, I'm not going to talk about Matt's positioning or the creep aggroing. I'm just going to talk about your Spirit Breaker. You're not actually using your spells. I don't know why. You tried the double. Wait, what? I really thought that it's going to miss. See your angle in here? I really thought that it's going to miss, but for some reason the Sand King actually go back. See it here? The Sand King has been hit because of that. I mean, he should not take unnecessary damage as well, right? So the Sand King and your Spirit Breaker is kind of similar. You guys love unnecessary damage. If you are support Molly, I really want you to avoid those unnecessary damage, because you're going to consume more consumables, of course, like Tango, Salve, and then you're going to waste more golds because of it. You can actually save that gold into going for boots instead of buying all the consumables. Just with the creep aggro alone, it's really huge. That's why I keep on repeating it, because it's really important that you utilize the creep aggro that much. As a support, you don't actually get a lot of last hits in the lane. Most of the gold that you're going to get is from the natural income that you're getting, and also from assists or kills, assists, and then kills. You can actually go to the Sand King right now. Charge maybe. Wait, why you're not charging him? Well, it's fine as well if you're not going to kill the Sand King. You're going to force him to buy consumables, because you're basically starving him. If he go back to the lane, he's just going to get bullied, right? But of course, since it's a Sand King core, it might as well just kill the guy. So it's a bad usage of the salve right there. It's not in the full duration. It's not in full duration that you take advantage of your salve. It feels like you're buying something like milk and then you're throwing the other content. You're not drinking it all, you know? You had beers before playing? That's what? But yeah, basically that's the comparison about your consumable usage, like the salve thing. And now you're forced to buy it again, right? Another thing, Molly, that you can actually do, you can go for TP and then charge. But I will recommend that only if you're out of mana and then out of consumables. But if you're only out of consumables and then you still have a lot of mana, it's fine to fetch salves and then Tango in the process. You can actually go for double pull, Molly. When you think that it's going to die, you can aggro this one as well. Double pull, not just single pull. Magic Wand. I don't actually like this first item as well, Molly, because Magic Wand, it's not going to let you play aggressive. It's more of a sustain only for yourself. I did that with you and died 21 times. It's a different one, bro. It's a different one because the enemy is really strong. And it's actually Enigma. You didn't actually die in that game. Because the Earth Spirit is actually gone. It's only Enigma. I'm actually asking you to go for double pull and then you didn't do it. At least that's what I remembered. Matt is always low. Mainly because of the creeps. He's taking so much unnecessary damage as well. So instead of going for boots, you actually... You actually have a lot of sentry wards in here. You can actually go for Dust of Appearance as well. Aside from sentry, try dusts. Because the dust will actually slow him down. Matt was so thirsty for blood and pressuring you to buy sentries. Is it the case of this game? Like he's recommending you to let's kill this guy. For salve. I think that's because of his lane control thing. Wait, where's my cursor? See it here. Let's go back in here first. All right. So let's take a look at his perspective. All right. So look, see there, see it right there. Did you see that, Muli? He got the frost arrows, which you can manually use, and then it's not going to draw the aggro of the creeps. But for some reason, he used it in the automatic, and then he right-clicked the silencer, and now the creeps are attacking him. Right? Same concept with you earlier as well. He's taking unnecessary damage. See it there? He's being bullied by the creeps alone. He can just manually cast this frost arrows, and then he's not going to aggro the creeps. This is actually one of the best part about the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger, Clinks, Viper. You can just manually use your Q or your spells that will not draw the aggro of the creeps. Is it called Shadow Orbing or Shadow Walking? I forgot the mechanic because it's being used in Dota 1. Yeah, the term is actually originated in Dota 1, and in Dota 2 it's gone. Because in Dota 2, the orbs are actually stacking. Like Desolator, Skadi is going to stack. So yeah, you have the same problem like with the creep aggro. That's why the Matt Drow Ranger is taking so much damage or getting low just with the creep aggro alone. So when we next time play versus 10k players, he will play for real. I think that makes sense. That's why he's doing it, right? To put some challenge into the game, like baiting the enemy to commit to him because he's getting low. The next level play indeed. So sit here again. He's going to tank the creeps in here because he's alone. You actually centered and then you're not even going to kill the guy. So this is where the silencer is going to die. And then you're going to buy a lot of sentries and then you're going to die. No, not yet. Yeah, I think you're going to die. See it there? Positioning. And then what's next? So we're just back into the beginning. Are you going to TP or charge? Charging is taking so much time. Just go for TP and then charge. It's taking so much time, man. But yeah, it's fine if you can get the kill. Why not? But the Sand King can actually interrupt the Drow Ranger. Yeah, it's fine. The Sand King is now zoned out. You planted Sentry in here. I have to die a lot in this game also. Let's see if it's actually needed or not. Because sometimes it's a space, sometimes it's just feed. Sand King Silencer managed to get on top of the Sand King or the Drow Ranger. Sustain the Drow Ranger for now and then go again. Salve? It's taking so much time, Muli. Just do it. Or maybe you missed the click as well. You definitely missed it. I saw it, Muli. Another tip that I could suggest to you, Muli, if you're going to commit mistakes like this, she's running in circles. Yeah, it's definitely Matt's fault, right? The recommendation that I can do in here, Muli, if you're having a hard time doing this in the hitboxes, you can try to select the spell or let's say the salve, the tango, and then use it in the portrait instead. Use it in the portrait on the top. The icon, the portrait, yeah, here. The Drow Ranger, right? Yellow. So you go for salve, and then left click on the portrait on top. In that way, in that way, Muli, you're not going to commit this mistake, because this mistake is going to be costly. Because your courier is kind of slow right now. If the enemy find an opportunity to go on the Drow Ranger, it's partly your fault, because first you miss your salve and Drow Ranger is still low, and the Sand King and then Silencer can actually get on top of the Drow Ranger and then kill her. So yeah. Oh, it works now. It did not work with LA. What do you mean by LA? But yeah, living armor. Yeah, with the Trend Protector, right? I think they reverted back in there. It happens. It happens a lot, Muli. It's not just you doing those kind of mistakes, because it happened to me as well. That's why whenever I'm kind of having a hard time hitting those things, I will use the Hero Portrait instead, because it's more reliable. But it's kind of taking more time though, because your cursor like this, it's much closer to the Drow Ranger, and you have to go all the way to the top. It requires more effort, but it's fine. It's worth the effort. You overlap the control, and then died, or there's a turnaround because of it. Charging. Bulldoze is kind of early, but it's fine. No bash, a bit unlucky in there, but I think it's fine. You can actually withstand the damage. And where's... it's fine, you don't need math, you can easily do it. Nice, this is a really good one. Chad Spirit Breaker, right? 1 versus 2, easy game. You can actually say that you're the real carry by now. Not only you forced the Sand King to use the epicenter, but you also killed him. I said to him that I don't need you. That's true. I mean, if it's me too, I will say it too. I'm the real carry now, you know. I don't need you in here. Go jungle or something. Yeah, it's a good kill. You actually love sentry wards a lot. I will not really recommend going for you you buying every sentry wards, because what if your team in the mid and then in the top lane, they know that there's an enemy vision and then they want to destroy it or to de-ward it, but since you're buying all of the sentries, they cannot do it. So I will recommend going for Dust of Appearance instead of just sentry ward. Dust of Appearance, you know, 80 gold. I know it's kind of expensive compared to the sentry ward, but it's a team game, you know. Look at your stash, or look at your shop right now. You only have 1 sentry ward because of it, right? What if the enemy has Riki or Bounty Hunter, and then they're dying because they don't have detection in the top lane, right? So be careful next time when it comes to these purchase. I have to say him that he won't run after enemies in vain. You should go for the Sand King right now. You're full HP, and then the enemy is full HP too, and then he doesn't have the Sandstorm. Yeah, keep on attacking him, man. Double charge maybe. Charge the okay. Ulti. You're taking so long. He's actually dead because there's no global silence yet, right? If you go for charge in here, change stun, you know, 1.6, and then what's the casting animation of this? But you decided to attack first, so just go for charge and then go for ulti. It will be a good chain stun, and then the Sand King will not be able to use the Sandstorm, and you will be able to deal a lot of damage. I mean, not you specifically, but the Drow Ranger, because you still have the detection over them, over the Sand King. But yeah, you're actually winning this lane. I told Matt to let's try to kill Sand King because no ulti. Yeah, that's a good communication. Now come the bait. So you're going. Epicenter is back. Ah, they managed to get their hands onto the Drow Ranger. Just going to die. You can actually TP out right now, Muli. After killing the Silencer, maybe. There's no stun yet. Yeah. I mean, it's actually the Drow Ranger's fault for not paying attention to it. Because you have the Observer Ward, right? You saw them move. You need to feed, you need to bait Matt as well. I mean, it's actually fine that you let the Drow Ranger die. No, I'm just kidding. But the Drow Ranger needs silence in here in particular, because the Gust will actually create some distance between her, and then the Sand King. So it's kind of greedy as well that she doesn't have the Gust until level 8. So yeah, I guess this is the time that you said you're done in the bottom lane. I asked him to come because I thought Silencer is solo, but you're watching them, right? You saw the Sand King as well. You have the Observer Ward in there. You did not saw him? I actually saw him in the Observer, because you have vision in there. And now you're feeding now, right? So to give some hope to the enemy, right? I'm actually concerned, like, why do you need to play in the top lane instead in here, Muli? So here, I know that you saw them actually fight in here with the Pudge and then the Trend Protector, and then the Void Spirit is coming as well. But is it actually worth to go on the Dazzle, or do you think? Because for me, I should play with the Void Spirit. For me, if I'm the one playing the Spirit Breaker, because the Pudge and then the Trend Protector, their damage is not that high, not that significant. But when it comes to the Void Spirit, he can actually burst someone. He just needs like additional control, and then the damage will be there. The magical damage will be there, unless the enemy have like Hood of Defiance or BKB. The Void Spirit will be irrelevant. But yeah, for sure, you need to play with the Void Spirit for me. So in that sense, not only you're activating your Void Spirit, and also you're stopping their doom. I had to make bad decisions for content. But why didn't proceed with the charge then? If you want to show your bad decisions, you should proceed with the charge in there at that point, right? Envy. Jug going to die? No, it's fine. Love of Silence used, and then Doom used. It's fine. Look how strong your Void Spirit is. Your Void Spirit is really high level, and then really farmed. You should be playing more to him, because if you charge the target that he wants to kill, it's going to be easy. Which one? He got scared with the Nature's Grasp. Did your Drow Ranger thought that it's an enemy? They're actually charging bottom again. You should play with the Void Spirit. 100%, man. 100%. Play with the Void Spirit. Ah, Tunnel Vision. Yeah, this one. I like it. You don't need to play with the Drow Ranger, because the Drow Ranger just wants to farm. Sentry maybe before leaving out. Alright, it's fine. That space right there. You force the spells and then rotations. TP out and then charge, right? Detection smoothly. Like dust of appearance. Sentries are not enough. Sand King. Charge. But where's your spirit where's your Void Spirit though? You can't really play without the Void Spirit. I guess the best thing that you can do in here is just hold the area. So I'm going to fast forward the game in here, Muli. I got him 17 minutes on the Trend Protector. Radiance and Doom? That's a really weird item. Dazzle is dead. Silencer is dead. What else will happen in here? I mean, where sometimes Molly, in this particular game, I see you what do you call this? Kind of late when it comes to your charges. It feels like you're being reactive at this game. This one you got baited in, right? You got baited in here because you saw the jug being rooted. See the jug in here, rooted. You think he cannot go for Omni Slash? He can. He can go for Armor Slash. Even when rooted. Global Silence use, I think it's fine. Yeah, it is fine. The Drow Ranger is not actually abusing the space. He should be farming the Ancients or playing around you guys. Wait, what? He bought back? For what? Why would he buy back like that? Don't have OT yet? I think it's fine. We're going to die. They got disconnected, man. Regarding your first item, Muli, if you go for Shadow Blade, you're still going to die easily, right? If the enemy just have vision on you, you're not that tanky. So for me, in this particular scenario, you can actually be more tanky build. Maybe you could try to get something like bracers or no, cloak. Even the casual cloak in the game, it will make you more tanky. Because the main damage of the enemy is really magical. The only physical damage is the Juggernaut, but he has the Maelstrom build, so it's going to be magical still. So Glimmer Cape could be good. Hood of Defiance could be good. Since you're playing +5, you don't need to play that aggressive. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, if that's what you want, it's fine. But you have to be careful when it comes to playing aggressive. It might be used against you because you don't have any defensive mechanism aside from the bulldoze, you know. But the magic damage is still going to do full damage to you, and you're not even going for BKB. You can also go for Lotus Orb, Molly, because the Lotus Orb will dispel the silence, and also you can reflect the Omni Slash and the Barrow Strike from the Sand King. Yos is fine, but it's kind of unusual for a Spirit Breaker. But with the Lotus Orb, you can help your teammates about it, Eltezo. You can cast it on your support or your team. Let's say they're about to doom the Drow Ranger, and then you cast it in time. The doom will be reflected as well, like double doom, you know. It's going to be helpful in any situation in this game because they have single target spells: Doom, Barrow Strike, Omni Slash, Last Word, Poison Touch, and not to mention the dispels. You're trolling around now, Muli. You're actually going for the Tranquils now. You're trolling now. Maybe you go for Boots of Travels as well, and then Power Treads, like all of the boots in the game. Because basically this is game over. But yeah, if it's a close match, Muli, I'm going to itemize like that. See the damage in here? See the damage that you receive from there? Wait, why is it saying physical damage? What killed you in there is actually the magical damage. Shadow Blade didn't help you. Yeah, you should go for Face Boots. You should go for Bulldoze just to make it faster. Hey, I think the game is over at this point, Muli. I don't have anything else to say about this. Do you have any questions for me though? So the key takeaway in here, Molly, why Matt have Archon and I have lower medal? Well, this is in a party match, right? Players are different when it comes to party and then solo. Um, since you played with Matt, how do you think about him? What do you think about him as a player? Is he good? Is he good in the lane? Is he not toxic? Is he communicating? Is he coordinating? What do you think of Matt? He is good. So, is he good enough to be in that bracket, like in the Archon bracket? Is it good enough to be in the Archon bracket? This Matt guy. Yes. So there you go. Since you don't have negative comment about his gameplay, we will go to that one, right? That's why Matt is in the Arkham bracket, because you don't have a complaint about him, right? You don't see a bad thing about his gameplay. But me, of course, it's a different scenario because I'm seeing your game. So you're playing alone. You're trying to solo kill the Dazzle in there, and it's failed. I mean, you're only going to kill the Dazzle if you're really lucky with the bashes in there. So yeah. But for sure, Molly, the best thing that we can do about your rank is we focus on the things that we saw in your game and try to not make it happen again. You know, those mistakes that we saw in this game, let's try not to repeat it. And I can guarantee you, if you're committing less mistakes, you can easily go to that level as well, to that Archon bracket. You know, because you're legend before, right? You reached legend before. Why did you reach legend in the first place? All right, because you're good before. But maybe it came to a point that it's now a habit, and your habit is not working anymore because the players are actually getting better and better. You know, you got outpaced by the improvement. I bought my legend account from eBay. Is it actually an eBay? Is it actually possible to buy it in there? Or maybe you've grown comfortable with the things that you have when you reach your medal, your highest medal. You've grown comfortable with it, and you stop challenging yourself. Maybe that's one thing that we could think about. It must be this growing senile. Is it pronounced as senile, senile or senile? Senile? I don't know how to pronounce it. Senile, senile.
Senile.
Senile, based on Google. Senile.
Senile.
So yeah, let's just focus on those things, Molly, and I can guarantee you, you're going to have more impact into the game. Like in the early game, you have to really pay attention to those to those unnecessary damage, like the creep aggro thing. You have to pay attention to it because those creep aggros, like those attacks that you receive, it costs you like 2 or 3 tangos in the lane. Same goes for Matt, but of course, we're not going to talk about Matt. We're going to talk about you for your improvement. And also the, I mean, overall, it's a good game. It's a good game overall because you actually bullied them. Despite the, it's 2 versus 1. Like the Silencer and then Sand King going on you, and then the Sand King also used his Epicenter, and then still not enough. You still killed him. That's a Chad move right there, and I like it. But the problem is into your mid game, you're just randomly charging. Like when you see a hero, let's charge. No, it's not supposed supposed to be like that. You need to recognize which hero will make your gank successful. And in that game in particular, it's going to be the Void Spirit that will make you shine in that game because this guy has the really high burst damage compared to the Pudge and then Trend Protector. You know, their damage is so slow, whereas the Void is really flashy, is really good burst. So yeah. And then itemization as well, like what I've mentioned, Shadow Blade. I'm not going to recommend the Shadow Blade if it's an equal, but since you're winning and stomping them, maybe you feel that Shadow Blade is fine for aggressiveness. Maybe you could even go for something like Midas, since you're really ahead and you're really stomping them. But if it's equal, but if it's a really competitive match, like an equal footing, and then you go for Shadow Blade or Midas, it's going to be griefing. So be careful about your itemization. If you're playing from behind specifically, and then you are, what you call this? And then you're going to waste your golds into a useless item, it's not really going to be effective. How about Dagon? I mean, it's fine if you're really winning, right? It's fine. It's fine if you're really winning, you're stomping them. But if you're playing from behind and then you went for Dagon, I don't think it's a nice idea, Muli. It depends on the game. Basically, what do you feel the most in the game at the heat of the moment? Why stream with webcam is a sub goal now? I mean, it's a challenge. I don't really want to use webcam. I've been saying that the whole time. I don't want webcam. I don't want to use webcam, you know? I don't want it. But since I'm having a good day, previously I did that. So yeah, thank you for your time here, Molly. Appreciate it, and hopefully, you'll try to break those habits, like autopilot thing, and also the creep aggro. All right, good luck and have fun with your games, Molly. Hopefully, you'll see. Hopefully, the next time that you go for replay analysis, you have like Crusader medal. Hopefully, I'll wait for it. I'll hope for it.